Oh no, we might crash. It's apparently you have to compile shaders for this. Yeah, that segment was weird. Sorry, but good weird. Epic is worse. I do agree. Epic is a lot worse for the way it handles how things happen. But maybe it's just a reality that making games are hard, and it's hard to make a game just run out the box. Because imagine all the steps you have to do to make something just run out the box. Do you even know what goes into an executable file? I don't. Well, I do, but note, high may cause abnormally bright reflections on some systems. There's a game called Lucid Blocks. What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The controls seem so familiar. Wait a minute. These controls seem very familiar. Very, very familiar to another game that we played. Fly, boost, crouch, jump, drop item, inventory, walk, hotbar, escape, pause back, full screen F11, hit, act, deposit. Controls are rebindable. Qualia. Qualia? Awaken. Exit game. Qualia. Instance. New Qualia. Firmament. What? Warning. Changes in the firmament may take several moments to appear. Sorry? The firmament? Offer? Embrace. Surprise. Ironically. G-Bon. Morgenstein. Tartarus, Scent Summoning, Embrace, I Was Here, My Disco, Forgetful, Nosy. I don't know what this game is. All I know is that I've been waiting for it for a while, or rather I had it in my list for a while, but I couldn't figure out when to play it, but I did peg it with another experience that was like exploring weird spaces, so I think it's something like that. Qualia name. Huh? freesound.org. Light dark bee glove, apotheosis eyes, snowy bear, clay bubble, fruit femme, fruit. It's like is that like a femboy but like fruits? Suspicious caca. Wait a minute! Holy shit! Is that what I think it is? I don't think that's poop. Do you remember what was that ice cream that I draw titties on? It was like years ago. You know what I'm talking about. It was an ice cream that I drew titties on years ago. Is it still there? Oh, it actually does look like poop. Sorry. So what is this game exactly? Oh, son of man. What the hell is this? What lies ahead is a withering carcass. A bloated, festering limbo in which your soul will decay for all of eternity. The only exit to paradise. No, what are you doing? What did you just pull out from you? It's through oblivion. Qualia is how it feels to feel, see, and hear something you think. That's interesting. So this is our experiences. A qualia. Maybe from the same root as quality. How something feels. Volume's really low. Everything is insane. I don't know what the hell is going on. Can I do... I know this game doesn't really need 180, but... This is my qualia. Yeah, I think I know why I pegged it in that other, I guess, series of games I wanted to play, of games that are weird. Because something... I remember seeing this and thinking to myself, what the hell is this? But if qualia is that, then I wonder if it's like... Does that mean that... Apotheosis? Paraphernalia. Sorry, bloom, heart, speed, slip. Hate, faith, juge, span, mass, leap. My rosary. And my tome. Where am I? That's dynamite. My tome. My possessions, my tome. My possessions. This is ambiguous block. It's a complicated topic and you're not familiar with it. Yeah, which is like... It's interesting because like it's fascinating how like these things that we know about have much more complex terms for them. What was that noise? Hey, oh my god, are you a capybara or something? What are you? Sorry, this is Qualia. I need to feel something. And in feeling something, I need to kill you to feel it. Oh my god, I got plastic. This game is very quiet, actually. I don't know why this game is so quiet. Audio. There we go. That's a good shit. Misophonia? Because, it's strange how you can live these experiences but never really think about what these experiences are. You never really think about what exactly is that study of the idea, or like even the concept of what it means to see and feel and hear, because it's so intuitive, to me at least, to feel and hear. But then it's sort of like that idea of it's not truly intuitive because there are people who don't have that as a natural sense of theirs, right? Sort of the reality of the world that everyone is born slightly differently and there's different things about you that can make one thing easier or harder for you. And so to know that there's an official type of term like that, or at least maybe even like a hint of a concept similar to that, that is out there that's sort of waiting for us to discover in a way, and for me to eventually learn about, that's interesting, I think. Does that make sense? That I'm trying to find something to describe whatever that feeling is of learning that there's more to life than just what I see and feel. This is a holy cross. Black plastic block. I don't really know what I'm doing here, but we have paraphernalia. Oh, apotheosis. Can I do anything with this, or? Sorry, that was loud. Not really. No, I don't really know what this is either. But I am curious to see what these terms are. Because awaken, it's interesting that it uses different words, right? Awaken feels such a simple word in the face of something like qualia, where like a word like qualia, I imagine you only use that in cases when you want to say something very specific with all the complexity that a word like qualia can possibly have. Whereas like if you say awaken, is there no other word that sort of contains the complexity of that? Because it's one thing to sort of open your eyes. It's another almost to emphasize that you're stopping something, right? Like surely there must be a concept based on the idea of you are now no longer dreaming and now you stop that, and you're continuing to move on from that. What are you? Hello, traveler. Ow! Stop it. Is this an RPG game? Ow. 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 Oh, you can knock the balls back if you just hit them. Oh. It's like dodgeball. Cut wood block and ball wand. But now we got a ball wand, and I can do whatever they did. Brandish a projectile wand was the achievement that I got, okay? Can you do something like an ultra kill where you like push it? Yeah, again. Or in a thing. Biolenja. Should I be brandishing this wand? I don't really know. Chat, something is filling. There's a bar filling on the bottom right side of my character. But only for the creatures that have, I guess, a form. And we are a rotting carcass, right? It did say that we're a carcass and we need to become something again. This paper airplane. Why the paper airplane? Oh my god, it's a living plane. It's a living being. The blueness of the color blue, for instance, is qualia, or how it feels to eat the specific instance of some meal. Yeah, exactly. Like it's interesting that it has the complexity to capture all of those. Because when I think about the word, I guess like the root of it, which I'm assuming is the same as quality, that's sort of what people mean by quality, right? It's like how rich is this blue, but not even richness. It's just sort of like it's tied specifically to the concept of like how blue is this blue, and then how good does the food taste? But like even good doesn't even capture what it is. And so to say qualia, I like that word. It's a very nice word to have learned about, because it really, at least in my mind, it captures a lot of what I would hope, or like what I try to say about something. Because it's not really the richness of a color or something. It's specifically, it's how much it is in a way that I can't really say otherwise without the word. No, it's your subjective experience of a thing. Yeah, but isn't what I'm talking about subjective? Like, isn't that sort of implied by the thing itself? Like, isn't it implied that like how good something tastes is like by your understanding of it? Like, it's not like you can like, it's not like you can quantify like a flavor of a food, right? Like, could you possibly quantify a flavor of a food in such a way that it's like it's a universal constant among all people? I don't think so, right? So it's like, I thought that was implied in the sense of like we talk about it in the subjective way that it is, but still it's at least that concept of whatever that feeling is of experiencing something, of seeing something like that, right? Qualia is the subjective experience of a feeling that cannot be communicated in any way. Yeah, like how we both see red, but we have no idea, and we have no means to check. Yeah, exactly. If the red is actually the same for everyone, we just know that it's like a redness and how red it is. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Because like some of us don't even have the experience to be able to know what it is, but like a word that can encompass that concept, right? Like that's why I like mentioned like the whole idea of like some of us don't even have the ability to whatever that is. I guess like what's the word for consuming qualia, right? Like what's the word for consuming qualia? But yeah, like we're all on the same track. I guess like we're all saying it differently, and so it's hard to explain. Because that's a hard yeah, because like that's a hard word to even think of using. Because how do you even explain the idea of you're consuming something, like you're consuming the qualia of something? How do you then decide what it feels like? That's a weird feeling. That's a weird, strange thing to try to put into words. But yeah, like that's what I was trying to like. But like, at least in my mind, that's like what I thought it was too. It's like whatever that experience is. It's like your ability to like experience the thing. It's like the quality of it, but the quality of it that like you know of it. Because we just have different, you know, means of doing so. I kind of forget that this game is almost like a Minecraft. Sorry, it's weird. What the hell am I doing? I can do this? Oh my god. It is a crafting table. What is that? We're missing a red. No? What does this mean? It doesn't matter the placement. Maybe every game is just Minecraft. Maybe every game is just Minecraft. Holy shit. I mean, that would be funny to think about, because then it sort of implies that Minecraft, as the archetypal game, was made before all other games, and so therefore was able to become like the game Minecraft. So I fused an item. I've created bead bracelets, which I can probably equip over here. Yeah, I now have 2 hearts, which is my max health, I'm assuming. Can I put things on my face? Okay, so some items do blend together. So if I do segment... Is this game about discovering how to make things? What is that? I've gained experience. 50 cysts. Assist? What the fuck? We're about to level up or something. I don't really know what's going on, but we're about to do something. There is a thought experiment for that about a colorblind scientist that knows everything about colors, but it's not the same as experiencing color. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Wait, that's an interesting thought. That's an interesting thought experiment. I wonder if it's like a commentary on the idea of like book smart versus practical experience though. Like, is it meant to be like a whole thing about the way that you're supposed to about the ways that we don't die? Sorry, why'd the spider come out of nowhere? Despondent vermin. I'm... vermin? I'm no greater than a bug, it seems. May your death bring forth new life. You fill the bar, the spider comes after you. And it's weird because this is the one game where I'm like, even with the achievements, it doesn't spoil anything. And so the achievements just tell me things like Angel Beta. We were killed by an Angel Beta. Whatever that means. But now we're back alive? No, it's not that. Okay. Which is good. I actually like that. I'm glad that it's not that. And that actually is talking about something interesting. The cash flux? You have bloomed. Some of your attributes have increased. Now select a bud. Receive 3 cash cubes. Receive 3 seeds for planting. Increase lung by 5. Receive a portal to your personal qualia. What? Oh my god, chat. I think I know what this game is. I think this game is Minecraft. Like, not even as like a joke. Like, I actually think that this game is in a way kind of Minecraft. Because now it makes sense what that other menu that we saw was. When we embrace someone's qualia, we embrace their subjective experience, right? We embrace whatever that thing, that concept is trying to say, which is like your experience of something, which is inherently subjective because of the way that experience is colored by who we are in our natural biases, right? So when you embrace someone's qualia, you enter their world. It's an interesting way of looking at that topic. That's a very interesting way of looking at the topic. Because in other games, you do the same thing. When you play in a co-op game, you're playing a co-op game, and you sort of ask to yourself, oh, who are we synced on? Who's the host of our co-op world? But it's weird that we say that, because in a way, what we're saying and what we're using that as an analog for, ah! Run! What we're using it as an analog for is, holy shit, the spider's gonna... Wait, this is actually just Minecraft now. Please. Die! What the fuck was... Oh my god, I hate spiders so much. What the fuck is that?! Please die, please. Please die, please die. Please leave me alone. What the fuck is that? Ah! I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. You're gonna die. I'm gonna kill you. You killed me last time. I'm gonna kill you. I died. So you're embracing a whole new qualia, like everyone's qualia. It's an interesting game. So now it makes me wonder what is the game then? Because when we die, there's some experiences that are the same, right? We experience the same thing when we open the game and when we die in the game and when we go into the game. But is that true? How true is that when I die in this game that I see the same death screen as everyone else? And how true is it that when I start the game I get the same cutscene? I have no clue. But even talking about the game is a form of qualia, no? Because then it's like, the things that I take from it and the things that I say about it is completely different from what you would say about it. You might say something completely different. And you know what's weird is every time we die, you know what it says every single time? Also, hello chat, welcome back. I see that you've come back after posting the dog thing. It was a funny video. I'm not mad at you, it was funny. Every time we come back, and it says that we bring new life, is that true? I can't really tell if my qualia is the same, you know, throughout my playthroughs. I can't tell if this is the same qualia that I've had before. It's actually sort of an interesting way to frame even these concepts that we play with within games too. And in a weird way, like we play with the concept of randomly generating experiences, and we use it as a way to pad game time. But if you really think about it, it is giving you an infinite canvas or an infinite breadth of qualia to experience. We just never see it like that. And that's what I mean too by, like, now that I know the term, like, I'm so glad that you all know that term, because I don't know how I could have ever experienced that term. It is through your qualia that I am able to enjoy a new qualia in my life, because through your qualia I'm able to learn about that word and experience that as a concept. I never had that before. Because I don't know why. That word, because it's weird. It's like you could look at the root of a word and you could maybe learn about where it comes from, but it's like, how do you go and you do that? Like, how do you go and you find that? How does that enter your mind at that moment? How does it become real? Because it's like, when will you ever bother to go and have to find out about Qualia? I don't know. It's a thing that you have to like really reach out to figure out. You can't say if I'm right or not. That's why it's weird, right? Like, that's why the topic's weird, because it's like, what? Because it's like, you can't tell, but I can't tell it. Neither of us can tell if I'm just a madman. I could be raving stark mad, for all I know. I could be raving stark mad for all I know. All we know is that we're experiencing something. Qualia, and the loss of a Qualia, and sort of like a degradation of a Qualia. And you know what the degradation of Qualia is? You're experiencing a degradation in the Qualia of this stream. The more that I think about this. You know, at some point, I'm gonna start like a crypto scam and like a podcast, right? I'm probably a madman. Why is he talking about koalas? Because they're cute. Mostly because you're not familiar enough about the thing. Maybe, you know what? Now that I've died, and this is funny to think about and even to say, now that I've died, I have a moment finally to understand. That is such a strange sentence to say that when it exits my mouth, it makes me wonder how many other people think this way. What are you saving for? For retirement? I'm sorry to say it, most of you are gonna die in your 40s due to a lack of exercise and sunlight. You're gonna get a stroke from sitting too long. Everyone stand up. Ah! Don't stand up! Don't stand up! Ah! Help! Die! Please die! Please die! Please die! Holy shit! I killed a blasphemous creature. I killed the game told me I killed a blasphemous creature, whatever that means. A creature that should not even exist within this world. I can't really decide what that means. And also, what do you see? And again, Qualia. What does blasphemy even mean to me, a non-believer? Do you need to believe in a higher order to believe in blasphemy? I don't know. Is blasphemy a concept that only exists in the mind of somebody who believes in a greater being? Because how can you be blaspheme when you're simply living your life? Anyways, look at this cute little animal doll. We're going to learn about Qualia. My eyes hurt. My eyes hurt. We're going to learn about Qualia. Where's Google? Qualia. We're gonna go to Wikipedia, we're going to read it, and we're going to pretend like we're experts. Because the point of it is not to truly gain knowledge, it is to pretend to be knowledgeable. Because to truly gain knowledge, you have to leave. And I don't want you to leave. Because I would be afraid if I was alone. I would be afraid of this game if I was alone. I think I'm stretching Qualia a bit too much. You're gonna have a Qualia prolapse. But that's my experience. That's my Qualia, right? And that's the thing. If you think that I'm stretching it too much, then that's simply your Qualia. And if you deny my Qualia, is that not the same as killing me? Is that not the same as denying me the right to live? Denying me life itself? Because what is life without Qualia but a movie? Insert image here. Give me a second. I'm trying to find the image. I'm trying to find the image. Last night was a movie. In philosophy of mind, You're playing some kind of alchemist cultivator. So for you, maybe not, but for the character, the world there for sure is Last Spring. That's a good point, actually. Yeah, because we're able to combine things, right? I mean, even the words that are here within inventory, apotheosis, which I've only ever heard from Slay the Spire, paraphernalia, which I've only ever heard in the context of smoking weed. Sorry. It is words that I've never really thought about the meaning of. And again, the qualia. It is the qualia. Where have you experienced these words? I've only seen paraphernalia from the perspective of a drug user. I've only seen apotheosis from the perspective of somebody who had too much time during their night shift at work. I've only experienced rosaries from the perspective of somebody who has grown up within a church. And I've only experienced tomes from the perspective of somebody who's played Diablo 2. But what do these things really mean? What is the qualia? Root word of quality. Quality. From Old French qualité, from Latin qualitas, qualitatum, from qualis, of what kind? Cicero coined qualitas as a calque to translate the ancient Greek word, coined by Plato. What is a calque? Another term for a loan translation. Qualis. Qualis. Qualis? So what is qualis? Plural qualia. Plural qualia. Plural qualia. Qualis. Qualia. The root. Apotheosis is the rise to godhood or something like that. In the philosophy of mind, I don't trust any of you. Do you know why? Maybe you got that definition from another video game. The only true qualia in the world is Wikipedia. Because editors fight to the death to get a definition that exists in all minds all at once simultaneously. I'm not even kidding you. Like, genuinely, I think that Wikipedia might be the only true objective qualia that that any of us have access to, because it is the only place where people fight to the death to ensure that their qualia is represented in the description of the qualia as a whole. It is the only true melting pot of qualia. POV, you were listening to a raving madman start his podcast on philosophy. I remember last time I was it was funny. I met someone's friend on VRChat, and she made a great point. She was like, she hates when people co-opt philosophy to mean something else, and they do the barest minimum of understanding. They don't look at counterpoints. It's in sort of like, at least the way that I understood what she was trying to get at was like, it was the way that they would use these things about psychology and philosophy, and sort of like the ways that they would co-opt it to just push their agenda instead of actually truly studying it as if it was the science that it is. It's sort of interesting the way that she like said that. Yeah, you learn from deadlock. No, actually, you think they have this word in Russian, but you never thought about it much before deadlock. Well, so I imagine that every language has that word. But is that true? What about a culture that has no gods? A language derived from a God-free standpoint. That's interesting. Apotheosis or quality? Actually, yeah, true. Are you talking about apotheosis or quality? You're talking about apotheosis. I wonder what a language derived from a god. I wonder what a language derived from an agnostic point of view would even be like. Would it even have terms like gods and stuff like that, or spirits? Or would it just have nothing in its place? Because, like, aren't there languages where even some concepts aren't even described within the framework of it? Like, it's like you don't even have that, and you need, like, a loan word to even begin to describe it, or a combination of things that sort of describes it in a qualitative way, but not exactly? I don't know. I'm not a philosopher. In philosophy of mind, qualia are defined as instances of subjective experience. The current qualia derives from the Latin neuter plural form qualia, or the Latin adjective qualis, meaning of what sort, of what kind. See, this is what I was talking about the root word of quality. That that's what I meant by, like, you know, like the whole subjective thing. Examples of quality include the perceived sensation of pain to a headache, the taste of wine, and the redness of the evening sky. C.S. Pierce introduced the term quail, and in 1929, C.I. Lewis was the first to use the term quality. It's generally agreed upon in modern sense. Frank Jackson, also, to go back to that thing about meeting that person's friend, that wasn't the entirety of what they said, but my mind is too tired to remember what they said. But the nature and existence of the quality and the various definitions remains controversial. Much of the debate over the importance of qualia hinges on the definition of the term. Various philosophers emphasize or deny the existence of certain features of qualia. I guess, like, how do you define qualia? The what it is like a character of mental states. The redness of red is an example of qual. Is this red for you all? So what exactly is paraphernalia? What exactly is paraphernalia? So, okay, is this good? Yeah, okay, this is good. Paraphernalia refers to a collection of items or equipment associated with a particular activity, hobby, or lifestyle. What exactly is a rosary? 50-50? It's like rosary. A rosary, the rosary, formerly known as the Psalter of Jesus. Wait, what? Wait. For prayer beads and other... Okay, because I only really know it as a prayer bead, but is it like a specific form that is? Refers to a set of prayers used primarily in the Catholic Church, and to the physical string of knots or beads used to count the component prayers. Used to count the... So each bead represents a part of the component of the prayer. Each bead represents a part of the prayer, a component of the prayer. The apotheosis thing from some esoteric shit and webtoons. Yeah, okay, mostly webtoons too, actually. Yeah. You think they're sacred items, so not sacred. Oh, so it's like sacred and then not sacred. So it's like there's like a sacred rosary, but it's also like a sacred but not sacred rosary, which like doesn't refer to the exact. It's like the exceptional thing, and then the non-exceptional thing. But they're both sacred in their ways. But like one is super important, and the other is one that you buy from the Vatican gift shop. Chat, if you buy something from the Vatican gift shop, what is the qualia? What is the qualia? I have a seed. I can make a mango. I can make a mango. I'll make one mango. Oh, the number of items that you put in determines what you get. That's interesting. I can get fire. Paint grass. It's not fire. If I combine a paddle with this, what do I get? Leaf pick. Okay, let's plant this fruit seed, everyone. Yeah, every bead is a prayer. They're grouped by sacred mysteries of the faith. Sacred mysteries. And by sacred mysteries, what you mean is like the prayers themselves. What's a mystery, chat? My mother every day must have a certain qualia about me, where she wonders where she went wrong. By the way, this thing's helping me farm things. It's killing every single creature for me, and it's giving me items in return. And so it's technically the best pet that I could have asked for. So, anybody smoke weed yet? Or you're all waiting for later? Is that a fucking house? Anybody smoke any weed yet? Well, you better. Because it's just going to keep going weirder and weirder, folks. Weirder and weirder. Okay. I guess we build a home. I don't really know what the point of it is, but yeah, I guess we just build a home. I need to plant this. There's a lot of things I need to do, actually. Sand block. I need to plant this. Fertilize a seed. Dominion Alpha. What? The paddle? Sorry, the paddle. Wait, this is weird. The wooden pick? You like even here. The items that we have, right? Like a leaf pick and a wooden pick. The icon is different from the way it is within our hands. So even the qualia of us using the items is different. I view the item as a rake, as well as I view a wooden paddle as a knife. Am I viewing it the way that it's meant to be used? Is this qualia? Have I gone too far, chat? What? When would you say that somebody's gone too far? Would you say like I've gone too far, or would you say that I can still go further? Can we get much higher? So high. And still, It's just an axe. What do these things even mean, really? Like, what does it matter if it's an axe? Rename pencil. What? Fuse a divine artifact. I've just committed apotheosis. How do I rename things? What? Can I rename myself? Can I? I can't even use this. Chat, this is... I don't know what I'm feeling. I don't understand what's going on. So the rosaries... Forget about the prayer beads! Focus on the pencil! I don't need a prayer bead. I need a sign. I need divine sustenance. I need help. Okay, that just gives me another plum axe. This gives me the rosary again. So rosary, it's a prayer beads and you go bead by bead. Oh, and everyone is a prayer. And as you pray, you should contemplate the secrets of the faith, life of Jesus. The joyful, light, sad, and praise. Not sure about the exact English. Oh, pain and the praise. That's interesting. I wonder what it means by the secrets of the faith. And I didn't, but now it makes sense because I have seen people use rosaries, but I didn't really understand why they used it the way that they did. Where they would like touch every single bead and they would go over the beads meticulously as they're going down it. I didn't know that that's what they were doing with it. Thank you. I had no clue. What is Aquila? This was a blasphemy. This was a blasphemy. So this was a blasphemous thing, whatever that means. What is that? I can make that? I can make this. I'm assuming I can wear this. A cello block. Well, what have I done? Whoa, what the fuck is that? I've made technology. Yeah, we are kind of an alchemist type of person. This is a very strange way of doing it, but we are an alchemist, just sort of like discovering these recipes and trying to figure out what to make from it. And everything that we make... Fuse a vermin. You're bloomed. You one of your attributes. Now select a bud. Increase hate by 3. Increase faith by 3. Receive a necklace that randomizes your rebirth position when warned. Wandering spirit. Life surge. Receive 3 cash cubes. I wish to increase my hate. I hate the world that I'm in. Blasphemy capsule. How was I supposed to know that was gonna make a giant spider in my goddamn room? Despondent vermin. Vermin. Chat, when we die, we're called a vermin. When I created that blasphemous capsule, that blasphemy capsule to spawn that spider, the achievement said that I had created a vermin. I had made a vermin. And when we die, we are told that we are a vermin. And what happens when we die is we come back to life. We're given life. But it is a new life, to imply that the life that we lived before does indeed cease to exist, that it is not a rebirth at all, in the sense that people usually have in like a game like Minecraft. But perhaps a rebirth entirely, as if you start the cycle anew, from a new life. And yet even the connection to the idea of vermin and giving life is that when we kill anything in this world, it gives us a part of whatever it is that fills whatever that shape is. And I know that this shape on the bottom right, and I know that you know it too, the shape in the bottom right that fills up with the experience or something, that has a particular name. There's a very specific name for it. I forget what it is. And when it fills up, we are filling ourselves with life, I'm assuming. We take the life of another to fill ourselves with life. Is anybody Have any of you started smoking crack yet? Because I'm gonna need somebody to understand what I'm talking about. Please begin to smoke the crack now, so you begin to understand where I'm going with this topic. The button to synthesize gives Hebraic vibes. Probably some Kabbalah is present. What is a Kabbalah? What? Kabbalah. Kabbalah. Mysticism or occult knowledge is a part of the Jewish tradition that deals with the essence of God. Oh, I did not know that that's a shape. I remember seeing these shapes and it's weird because again, my qualia of those shapes that I see when I Google the images is from Silent Hill 2. 1. Was it 2? No, it was 1. Silent Hill 1. And then I think Silent Hill 2 had them, but it wasn't like I couldn't find I didn't find many of them. What the fuck? When I played. Okay, commence smoking. Commence smoking. Despondent vermin. Okay, just please stop telling me that I'm fairly. It's pretty common in popular culture. I mean, maybe in your popular culture. I'm gonna be honest. I don't see that shit anywhere except for only Silent Hill. But it also could be a case of like, because like again, Qualia. Oh my god! Okay, has everyone thoroughly smoked crack? I'm about to blow your minds with my own crack smoke. Anime loves to use it. Yes, and I was gonna say that. Okay, so thinking about it, it made me realize that there's a qualia to it. I don't notice it because it doesn't stand out to me. Because the medium itself doesn't even care to make it stand out. But there's one particular show within the medium that actually does make it stand. Sorry, and not that the medium doesn't make a show, but like the instances of the medium, like the executions of it. Full Metal Alchemist is a show specifically about alchemy and using those symbols and signs and actually drawing them. And so you pay attention to it. And yet something else might use it in the background and you don't even notice it. So it's like, it doesn't even register in your mind, not because it isn't a part of the popular culture, because your experience of the popular culture is itself a qualia. What you see as popular culture is what you engage with as an individual. That's the shit I'm talking about. That's the shit I'm talking about, chat. You get? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Is anybody picking up what I'm putting down? Yeah, for some reason I can't pick up these buds that I planted. But because of that, my qualia, is it deficient or is it different? I don't really know. I feel as if there is a deficiency of some kind because I cannot experience what you have. Yet at the same time, it is simply different because what is in my popular culture is a completely different culture. Ah! I'm going to rename you. I will kill you, and in your death, I will rename you to become something new. Come here. You're going to die. Blasphemous creature, you're going to die! Ah! Please, God, help me. Please, God, help me. Please, God, help me, please. I'm begging for any God to hear me. Any God. Will you reach out and please bring me salvation from this world, from this cruel evil, from this place of pain and suffering. Kite around the tree. Just keep kiting. Just keep kiting! I've killed the blasphemous one. I'm free. Also, crack is bad. Don't do crack. No. Crack is amazing. You're on meds, so you can't engage in debauchery for some time. That's a good thing. Another has spawned. In the sky, by the way, I see an ocello inside the sky, as if to imply that I could go even higher. Can we get much higher? So high. Can we get much higher? So high. Can we get much higher? So high. Oh! 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 Good combo. So what's your qualia telling you about this game, chat? What's your qualia saying about this? Oh, it's stuck in my ocello. It's stuck at my acello, so it keeps going up. It's actually having sex. It's having hardcore sex with the floor. I must look around me for safety, because I don't know what will kill me. Anything could come and kill me, chat. Anything. I need to build a wall, that way I feel safe. Don't talk to me. Leave me alone, Capybara. This is not the time to play with you. I'm going to die. Capybara, I'm going into battle. And I require your strongest cuddles. Record it and put it on the sound page. I just post my own crazy things on there? Yeah, I could probably. Wait, I should record this entire discussion about Qualia. I should record? Chat, I'm gonna go in a very deep bender and have a long discussion about Qualia, and I'm gonna make a video, but I'm also gonna upload it as a single audio file that is on Free Sounds. It's gonna be a 4-hour dissection of all the various literature out there about Qualia from every single viewpoint, because I want to know more about this strange idea known as Qualia. I'm gonna call it Up the Butthole. As a parody of Down the Rabbit Hole, right? Okay. Alright. We blasphemed enough. What happens if I combine multiple blasphemous Kila? Multiple Kila, I simply make the same thing. Okay. I need something new. That makes dirt. Okay, I don't want to make dirt. I can make plastic, it's the same thing. Okay, well that's... I don't know what that is. You have bloomed. Receive a pen that guides you towards a Tiamana ley line. What the fuck is a Tiamana ley line? A Tiamana ley line? Cristella's Bane. Holy shit, this thing mines really fast. Wow, this thing mines really good. Man, that's solid. Well, I like that. Alright, Cristella's Bane, that's a good item. What else can I get though? Okay, I can one-shot a bird. I think I know this item lets me one-shot a... What have I done? I cultivated something and I killed it. Why did I kill it? So, let's pretend like I didn't do that, yes? Let's pretend like I didn't do that. I can make a fruit seed from this. Bubble bear egg? Okay, I'm not gonna do this inside again. I'm doing it outside. Huh? Ley lines. Well, so I know what. Sorry, yeah. I know what a ley line is, but it's specifically a Tiamana. It's not. Sorry, it's not the ley line that I'm confused about. It's the Tiamana that I'm confused about. It's staring at me. It's freaking me out. You're actually so cute. Eliminate an innocent bubble bear. I killed it. Chat. I killed the bubble bear. How does that make you feel? So, but it gave me raw bubble bear flesh. What can I make with this? I can make that thing. What if I combine the kilo with that? No, it's still the same thing. What if I rename this? Same thing? What if I do this? I don't know what the hell that is. What if I do this? This makes whatever that is. I can summon more bugbears. Or bubble bears, sorry. So again, the number of items matters too. The more of it you use, the better. Fruit femme? Holy shit! I can get a femboy? Hello. Hi. Oh, it's literally just a fruit with the face of a sexy woman on it. Okay, never mind. It just sounds weird. I don't know. It's not really my thing, but okay. All of you stay safe. I'll be back home later. Okay. I'm gonna leave you with a toy to play with. Sorry, dog block. Dog block. It's a dog block. What is this? What the fuck am I playing? Okay, have fun. Don't leave. If you leave, I'm going to kill you. I'm sorry for what I'm about to do. I need to open GIMP really quickly. I need to open GIMP really quickly. Just give me a second. I just thought of the funniest thing I could do. I probably don't even need GIMP. I could probably do this without a single usage of GIMP. But I think it'd be funny to use it. No, I think I do need GIMP, because I need to somehow like make this thing smaller without... What the fuck is it so huge? Is there no way to make a video player smaller now? Is it just as huge as it is? The way that it is? GIMP? Delete this. Delete this whole container. Whole thing. Thank you. Delete this as well. It's taking up through space. Thank you. I need to somehow get the space from this thing gone. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. It's all going to be worth it. And if it's not worth it, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe you're just not happy. I don't know. Margin 0. Perfect. Holy shit, this thing has 56 comments? Jesus Christ. Oh. This thing got really popular for no reason. Just give me a second. It's very important to the process that I do this. 1920 by 1080. Oh fuck, I didn't change the text. Should have changed the text actually. Give me a second. It's a very long joke, but all jokes are meant to be... all jokes ferment. Like a stew. They get better the longer they take. Yeah? Like a stew. Kind of wish this thing had less spacing. Is someone speaking to me? Did you hear that? Am I crazy? Did you hear that? Chad, did you hear something speaking to me? What's that? Spoke to me. I heard something. I heard someone say something. Oh no, they're stuck in the thing. Oh, they're stuck in the loop. Sorry, just give me a second. I'm still doing it. This is a very long bit because it takes a while to edit everything. Please give it a moment. It gets funnier the more you wait. It gets funnier the more that you wait. Now, where is this row? Here we go. There's a row. Okay, so this is the description. This is the metadata. They do the metadata as an absolute placed on top of the thing instead of inside the container. This is an insane setup. Why would they do this? Huh? I know why. because they're using web components, and the web components have to be placed in the tree to do their conditional stuff. But they don't use the web components as the containers of the things, only the containers of logic. Why? Because they smoke crack. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. What do you mean it doesn't contain the elements themselves? This is absurd. Please give it a moment. I now need to do a path. Please give it a moment. This is a very long bit, but in a way, it's actually no different from me playing the game anyways. It's all sort of the same. Because I'm not really playing a game so much as I am experiencing a world that like I don't even know if it's really real. Because I think this game is fundamentally about trying to build an understanding in the same way that what's that other game that I played? It was a game. It was a language game where you're trying to learn about the language of the world that I still need to finish. Sorry, and I still actually remember pieces of it, but I keep forgetting to actually go and play it. But yeah, it's similar to that. You're not really playing a game. You're just trying to experience the world, and you're trying to understand what's going on. Which is interesting because it's sort of the implied state of most games. Like I feel like most games have the implication that you're doing that in the way that you have side quests and stuff, but this game makes it a very explicit core mechanic that you're not really playing the game. You're specifically trying to understand something about the game, whether it's the mechanics or like the world. I don't really know yet, but I'm assuming both are intertwined. Sorry, I've got one more corner to make the path on. Listen, my GIMP work is really good. GIMP gang. Damn, son, where'd you find this? GIMP gang. 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 Ah, yes. Was it worth it? I don't really know. It's hard to tell. Some things aren't... I guess we're never really meant to know if it's worth it. We're only meant to feel something. Perfect. Yes, I spent all that time just doing this. Sorry. You know? Because I need to... I need to show you the original so it makes sense. I don't know if I can find it though. I can't find it. I think I deleted it from my thing. It's so important to the experience for you to see what I see. Walter, where is it? You have to go, have fun. No worries. Again, as a reminder, everyone's allowed to leave without saying a single thing. Trust me, it's perfectly fine if you have to go. Where the hell is the clip? Here we go. Ah, perfect. For context. So this is how I found that fly in the array game. This is originally how I found it. I'm not kidding you, from this clip. Just hit the craziest fucking clip of my life. Holy. Okay? This is how I originally found out about this game. Fly in the array. And this person says, what the fuck are you playing? This was in January. Like, I'm not kidding you. This is the shit. This is how I found the game. But what's weird is that this is a different build. This is a different build of the game where you have a larger axe. Because the axe that I had was not the same size. Anyways, that's the joke. That's the joke. That's the joke. I spent all the time doing this. This is the joke. What did you just give me? It shat out a donut. Chat, one of them just shat a donut. A dough ring. It had sex and it gave me a donut? What? Hey, you go over there. Okay? And you go over there. Okay, now come back to society. That way you'll never get lost ever again. So you gave me a dough ring, whatever this is. Doesn't even give me stats, but I can use it to build stuff. I'd like to use it with my plastic to make a plastic ring. Put a stick in there to make that pink thing. Then I'll throw in a Qualia to make that blue thing. Ball wand. Perfect. We are now ready to go to wherever this is. The ley lines. Let's move. Let's skedaddle. It's time to make some moves, everyone. I almost got invaded. Okay, just gotta be careful. There's no more spiders, right? There should be no more spiders, and we just need to make it towards a ley line. What I don't know is the ley line on top of the building? It might be. So, we gotta somehow get on top of this building to get to the top of the ley line. I have a baguette. Oh, sorry, who the fuck gave me a baguette? Is there a way I can see? No, I don't think it is on top. Because look at this. There's like a whole building over here. There's like a whole space you can walk on. Huh. Who gave me a baguette? Why did you give me a baguette? No, so what happens if you die? Do you lose things? I guess you don't really, right? You just keep them. This is a different block. That's a weird looking block. Okay, so the leaky pendant. You need to go up. I guess we have to go to the building. It's getting more and more vertical, which implies that this has knowledge of verticality, which means that we have to go up. Is that a sea serpent or is that poop? I think that's the vaguely poop thing that we chose. Wait, is that what we chose? We chose a monster that would spawn in our world, and the monster that I chose was poop. I chose shit as the primary backing of my world. That my world is defined by shit. Is that what I've done? Why? Well, I guess in a game that has you doing all of this, nothing really makes sense anyways. But I do like this game. It's a weird experience. It's kind of hard to tell if it's a game or not, but it has all the same qualities of a game. So it's like, is it really not a game? I think it is a game. It's weird in the way that they've somehow gamified the act of exploration, which is a weird thing to say, but it's in a way that I don't think any other game has really done. I think other games, you sort of do it using the tools available in front of you. Perhaps in the same way that you might wear shoes to walk around to find something. But in this experience, it's not like that. You're not just wearing shoes. You are quite literally acting in such a way so as to specifically go, like, try and reach something. Like, does that make sense? Like, you're not really playing a game where you explore as a side effect and you wear things to help you explore. The game is the exploration, and you could, like, it feels like it's that through everything in its DNA. It's a genuinely strange experience, and it feels like that. And I don't know if I'm making sense, but it feels like that because it doesn't feel like you're just given tools. You need to use whatever tools that you find, and you happen to use them towards some goal. It feels like everything I do, I'm experiencing something. Because when you explore something and when you discover, is that not Qualia? I wish I could find that person again. I'm sure the person that I met them through knows them by name because they like pet their head. So maybe I can like ask them for their contact details to ask them about Qualia. Because I am gonna spend 4 hours after just like researching the topic of Qualia. I'm gonna spend 4 hours researching it to understand what the hell it means. Should I just eat the baguette? That healed me. That was good. It was worth it. There's a new block in the way. We're still leaking, but it's a better block, so I guess we're moving someone nice down. I kind of wish that this game... Oh, sorry. I'm going to say this, knowing that the game is not really made for it, but it's sort of interesting to think about. Imagine if we played this experience together. What would you experience at the same time? However, I do like that in a way it has that. It's sort of a weird combination of systems where it both makes sense technically, but it also fits so well within the world where you create your own Qualia, and then you share your Qualia with me. We explore Qualia. We explore each other's, you know, designs and machinations and things that we know about. And I wonder how much of it differs too, because this is the weird part, right? And I wonder if maybe that's the point, that I'll never really experience something else, because I kind of don't want to. It sort of ruins the mystique of the game. It sort of ruins, in my mind, what I believe about the game, my qualia of the game, if I were to know that everything is actually the same. It would feel almost too bad. I want to play this game never knowing about any of the other qualias out there. So whatever your world is, whatever my qualia is, it stays as that. It's actually the one game that actively makes me not want to do any real co-op stuff, in the sense of we get to go and view other worlds. But I think I will have to, just to see exactly what it is. But then, is that an obsession because I'm crazy, or is that truly what I desire? I don't really know. Is that even good for me? I don't know. What a great game. Who knew that a game that's fundamentally just Minecraft could be so good? I combine grass and this and this. It gave me an egg. I could have made one more, actually. I could have made one more bubble bear if I only kept the egg with me. What the hell is that? Revelation nut? What the fuck was that? I ate the revelation nut. Is that like a thinly veiled joke about like the church? You know, it's like, come, take within you my revelatory nut. Ah, yes, the revelatory nut. That all good churchgoers get. Actually, speaking of that too, it is interesting that this game uses a lot of whatever the imagery is of, I guess, like whatever the baseline of Christianity is. I can't quite recall. It's been a while since I've actually like looked into it. But like whatever that is, and sort of that branch of religion, a lot of the things seem to be themed around it. Like even the idea of blasphemy. But even like maybe that's just, you know, colored by my understanding of it. Because every religion probably has a blasphemous concept in it, but I only seem to recognize blasphemy within, you know, within Christianity, because it's the one that I grew up with, sadly, right? So it's like, you know, is it that it is blasphemy within that flavor, or is it that it's actually meant to be just a general blasphemy concept? But then the rosaries too, it's interesting to see rosaries being used like that, because you would think maybe it would be scriptures. Maybe scriptures would be the thing to go for. I don't think I have enough resources to get through this tower. I don't quite know how to get there, but it is leaking and I see it. Oh, you don't even need a pickaxe. It just makes it faster. What if I'm doing this wrong and it's actually at the bottom of the building? Could be at the very bottom. In which case, maybe my qualia is wrong. No, we're really high up. Yeah, even the spiders and stuff, like, I wonder what the connection is there. Because spiders are interesting in that they're scary to us if you have arachnophobia. But I know many people who have tarantulas as pets and stuff, and they're like cute and stuff, you know. I guess in the way that like something fuzzy can be cute, right? If you didn't mind the 8 legs and the way that it would gnaw at your bones if you were dead, and the way it could poison you in a single bite, and the way that its hairs are actually small fibers that stick into your stick into your body, and that's why you shouldn't touch it, because you'll be left with like a bunch of small needles on your hand. That's why if you handle a tarantula, you have to be gloved, apparently. I found out recently, having learned how to take care of a tarantula. So imagine that. Imagine all of that. Somehow feeding into some idea, some qualia about some experience revolving around some religion, or at least some religious aspect involving spiders. Let alone what effectively, or I guess whatever you would imagine when you say the word wildebeest. Some creature that just slams into you and crushes your bones, that chases you, but isn't really out to hurt you, is simply trying to live its life. Sort of an odd thing to see. My balls are tingling. I sense a great danger in falling off this building. It's changing. At last, we've reached the... I think we have reached the final layer. We are going to see God. Also, Nagi told me to play a game called Squirrel Stapler, and he said that it was a great game where you staple squirrels to your dead wife. Is this... No, shit. Is this the back rooms? Hey. What's up? You, oh. Is, come here often? Oh, it's right there. Oh. Wait a minute. It's inside there. I don't have enough oxygen. I don't know if this is safe. Discover a Tiamana ley line. Okay. You right click on the ley line and you go into the ley line. What the fuck is this? Even the death-born creatures overflow with Tiamana. That's... Oh, I think I know what it is. I think that's a microscopic view of a countless sparks of consciousness in a sea of chaos. It's like it's almost like a microscopic view of some weird organism, coalescing into one at the end of space and time. Where the seven suns would burn away the self. This game deserves a full screen chat. Were it not for the firmament, it would burn away. Were it not for the firmament. The firmament. What is the firmament? Its form? Is it something holding the form together, binding it in some way? And here I am. Uh-huh. And there was a smile. That was interesting. There was a smile that we could see. Receive an empty capsule, vermin shaper, life surge. Receive a block that allows you to set your rebirth position. Oh my god, thank you. Rejuvenation anchor. Things that I could have made myself. But it's interesting that I could have made it myself, but I choose to have it by asking something for it. And yet, am I asking something for it? It's not really asking for it. My form is simply growing. That's a strange thing to even think about. Like the idea of your form growing and so you obtain more things as a reward. What does that mean? Because it's effectively, it's saying something about the ways that RPGs are in a way too. In the ways that we sort of view that sort of growth and how we sort of view it so disconnected from the way that we grow, I guess, in a reality. Maybe. Because what's the qualia of your growth, chat? What the fuck is that? Does that kill a cube? What? Is that goo? Goo? What's your growth, chat? When's the last time that you've ever really grown as a person? When's the last time that you've ever thought to yourself that you could be a better person than you are today? When's the last time you ever tried, chat? When's the last time you've ever been happy? When's the last time you've ever felt something? I don't know how to explain this. It's freaking me out, the Qualia. Every move that I do, I'm trying to hold shift so that I can get to the edge of the thing, like in Minecraft, and not fall off and die. As if this is Minecraft. It's as if my Qualia is tainted by that child's game. Burdened by the knowledge of who I was as a wee lad. Because wouldn't you know it, that game was... the fuck? That game was made for people like me, the elderly. You simply co-opted it, but it was never yours. This is where I live now. Atop the tower. I live on... Ah! Fuck off! Holy shit! Do I want to respawn here? I guess I have to get more capsules to spawn creatures, right? But I kind of want to live up here. I don't know, it's a very nice and cozy space. I know it doesn't seem that cozy because the spider just spawned out of nowhere and tried to kill me. But it actually is kind of nice. Yeah, chat. Let's live here. Welcome to your new home. We live atop a tower. Do you know why? We had to get closer to God. Because he's the only person who can save me from this hell. Alright, let's put the anchor down. Okay, let's put the... Alright, so that's all I do with it? I just leave it there? It's just in the open? In the open. I just leave it in the open so anybody can come and break it. Is that really the only way? Like, that thing is gonna charge at me. There's like spiders. Fake block spiders. It kills itself. So I guess every day there's like a new group of people on this rooftop that I can kill. I guess that's sort of the point of this space, is that every day there's a new group of people that I can just like murder to make whatever I want to make. What do I get when I combine goo with this? Is it an egg? Yes! We now have company. Is there anything more that you could possibly ask for? I don't think so. And this is the trick to get inside the house without dying. Okay, this is the trick. The trick is you need to build this wall up like this. That way you can jump over from this side and you can use it as an entryway into this space. Perfect. Okay, good. This is good for next time, because I feel like I've had enough thinking for one day. And I think it's time to turn our brains off and just enjoy the moment for once. And stop thinking about things like... Oh, sorry. sorry. I have a delayed fear reaction. Sorry. I have a I have a delayed fury. What did I do to you? That was not a delayed fear reaction. He punched me when I wasn't expecting it. He's mean. I think I talked about it before, how my sister, she would hide behind walls and she would scare me. And she would laugh, but because she knew that when I got scared, it would take me like a second or two to scream. And chat, she taught, oh my god, a sugar bear. This is a bubble bear, that's a sugar bear. Okay, have sex. And she taught her children, my nieces and nephews, to do it too. So they scare me too. Everybody scares me in my family, expecting to see my fear, my delayed reaction. It's so terrible. I stare at them for a good second before I finally register what I should be feeling. Gel Bruiser. Gel Bruiser. What is this? What do I get from this? Fiddlehead. The hell is a fiddlehead? So these I can plant, but I don't really know what they do with the planting. Like, how do you actually make these things grow? Is sort of my question now. How do you make them grow? But goo is apparently a really good material. I can do a lot with the goo. I've got cysts now. Surely these will be useful in somewhere. I also wonder too, like, is that the point of the mechanic that you're not really supposed to know? Which it does seem like it. It seems like you're supposed to try and learn about what these things are by experimenting. Like, the whole game feels like a very experimental game. You go and you just try something, you have something, you just see what it feels like, what it ends up being. You add more goo and you see, does that make something new? And then you combine multiple ingredients in one to make some new thing. Like an ice pick for some reason. Then you combine the goo, the appendage, and the cyst to make nothing. Or the ball wand to make another pick. Or a string to make whatever this thing is. Metal hook. Metal hook? Okay, that's sick. Yo! Commander hookshot. Virtue B. Beta. Beta virtue. So now we gotta do this. This makes a balloon. That makes a... I don't know what the hell that is. But enough cysts and I can make something else. A balloon. It is a balloon. Sorry? Or maybe this game is entirely about finding new materials to create your own qualia. Wait a minute, what if that's the whole point of the game? That's why it's called a qualia. Because you're finding things to make your own qualia. You're not finding things to do something, you're finding things to create something. It's the whole point of the game. Boyd capsule. Are you a friendly creature? Oh, you're friendly. Hey. Hello. No, come back, please. No, what? No, please, no. Oh my god, no, please. Who's a good Boyd? Oh, who's a good Boyd? I'm your father. It's nice to meet you. No! Oh, I'm your father. It's nice to meet you. Please come back home. Come back home. Come here. Who's a good little plane? Who's a good little airplane? You're a good little airplane. Stay there. You leave, I'll find you. No matter where you've gone. Alright. Okay, I've replaced the balloon. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. What the fuck am I playing? It's only just hitting me now. What the fuck am I playing? So this is now useless, so I can use this for something else. Make a block? I can make another egg of a creature. Wait, that might be good. Maybe it's like a different type of creature. A glagler. Sorry, I have another one. You bloomed. Receive 3 cash cubes, empty capsule, 3 seeds for planting. What exactly? Empty capsule lets me create a vermin. But what is a cash flux? Cash cubes. Receive 3 seeds for planting. Cash cubes. What is a cash cube? What the hell is a cash cube? What is this? It's a chest. Wait, this is just Minecraft. This is just Minecraft, but with like extra steps. Thanks, I guess. Thank you for the chest, I suppose. Very handy, I suppose. How about we make something with this? Yeah, we can salvage this. I made a new creature. A Boyd, another Boyd. If I combine a Boyd with this, what do I make? It's a weird creature. You created a bee. What can you create with this? A gyrofish. I know what I must do. The pool underneath is my playpen. Okay, before I go, I think we need to go to the pool. I need to make a stairway down to the pool. I can't believe it, but this game really is just like a Minecraft-like. It works very oddly well. It works very oddly well. Don't die now. Don't die now. I should perhaps use a different tile to make it clear that this is a dangerous space here, because I'm gonna fall off and die. Because I've already lost my board, because my board's still flying here. It actually loves to be with me. Hi! Oh my god, Chet, it's my pet! Oh my god. Wait, this is interesting. And maybe this is an unintended effect of what the experience is, but I'm no longer afraid. It's sort of odd how now my qualia has increased a lot. Now, my qualia is one of excitement. I look at this and I go, I can't wait to see what's next. It's not, oh no, what the hell is going on in this space? It's, I can't wait to see what other crazy thing I can come up with next. What other creature I can find that can stay with me. it's all a game now. It's a true bona fide game to me now. That's a weird experience to have, but I like that. It's very soothing in a way. I don't know. It's an odd way to say it, but it is oddly interesting and soothing. Why are you down here? You're kidding me. Why did you come down here? Don't, please. No, please, please, no, please stop, no. Idiot. Stop. You're kidding me. It just, I need to kill a spider. If I can kill a spider, I can get the thing that helps me bring them back home. What did I do? I got an egg. We have more. So we have 2 bubble berries. Oh, the only male bubble bear, or the only other gendered bubble bear in my collection of bubble bears is underneath the floor. Well, now they're never gonna have sex, and I can never have more bubble bears. This is fucked up. What's the point? I really messed up for this one. So now I can get in through any of these. So I can go here, there, or here, there. Okay, cool. Alright, that's a good enough spot, I guess. And then we'll figure out how to bring him out of there somehow. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Slowly but surely. Where are you? Come here. There you are. Okay. So, what do I do with you? What the hell do I do with you? This is such a weird game. This really is just like a Minecraft. I don't know, it just feels weird. It just works. I don't know, it just works very, very well. Oh, you get to go up my stairs. The stairs I'm gonna make. Yeah. Here we go. Come here, come on. You know, I can see this being enjoyable for a very long period of time. I thought maybe I would be too lost in it to really enjoy it, but no, it's actually like a genuinely interesting experience that's actually fun to play through and makes you really think. It's cool. Wouldn't have expected it, but it works. Yes, there we go. I can respawn in the stairway where I'm safe, right? Then I'm good. I just need to cover this up now, so no one else falls in. Because they fall in, it's over. I'm only getting 1 type of bugbear. This is bad. I need more types of bugbears. I just didn't think I'd accidentally be roped into playing another Minecraft game. So odd. Like I try to stay away from these types of games, you know. Not because I hate them, right? Like I like what Vormer is doing. I like what this game is doing. But they do take a lot of time to go through. Like, it takes a long time before you can actually do anything. No. No! No! I killed him. Chat. I killed him. He died. Even the game knows that I've done something awful. The music is changing. Even the game knows that I'm a monster. Oh my god, I killed him. And all for what? For what? Please leave. You're in the way of the chest. Please. Please. Okay, I'll just use the chest from the outside, sure. Whatever. Okay, well, he's dead. That's fine. We can bring this one back. Hello. Come here. Cover this up, but not fully, so I can kind of see outside. Okay, you go up here. Come up. Come on. Please, please, I need you to go upstairs. Please. You have to live. You have to live with them. All of them. You can't be out here. Begging you. You've got to continue making eggs for me. I need your eggs specifically. Wait, is that my balloon? Something just fell. Please, I need your eggs, please. You dropped me an egg. Okay, maybe I can get rid of you now. Actually, maybe you're no longer necessary. You may no longer be necessary if I can have a piece of you. And so the music being ominous is maybe fitting for what I'm about to do if it's no longer necessary. Never mind, you're lucky. You get to live. Alright, fine. So that one lives down there. Sorry, I just need to figure out this. What the fuck is that? I just need to figure out how I'm gonna do this. There's still like a building that I need to make that's gonna contain all these flying creatures. And it needs to be in a space where only I can get to, because these flying creatures are gonna fly away if I'm not careful. This is a stressful game. I'm also realizing that I need to do a lot of alchemy to get more blocks, because I don't think I can get enough blocks. Can I do alchemy to get more blocks here? Can I do like a smile token? Wait, I can get jarrow fishes. What if I just do like a jarrow fish? One gives me what? An Alec capsule? Wait, that seems evil. I think blue is good, red is evil. So what do you make? You make a different type of fish. You make a bee capsule. Another bee. Did I die? Something killed me? What? What the fuck? What killed me? A vermin? I thought it was okay. Thank God that works. Holy shit. Do you crawl over 2x2s? No, you don't crawl over 2s, but the worm is there and you do bite me through the wall. That's good to know that you bite me through walls. It's a bit of a problem. Are you gonna kill me? Ah! Mayday. We have a problem. Did you kill my bugbearers? Please don't tell me that. Wait, you killed my bugbearers. You fucker. You fuck. You killed my bugbearers. My bubble bears. It fell off the map. Fuck. It kills your bubble bears? I've only got their raw flesh left to like think about. All I have is their raw flesh, and this thing like flying around. It's gonna kill me. Stop. Stupid spiders. God damn it. Alright, well. Sorry for the loss. There's another bubble bear capsule. You can do combine this with their flesh to make what? Another bubble bear capsule. So that makes that. What if I do you and this? But I need to keep one of each so I can continually spawn them, right? So I can keep making more. A worm capsule. Will you wear worms? I don't know what the fuck that is. I guess that's a different variation. A fruit femme. Yes. Femme fruit. I love femme fruit. I actually don't know. What is this? Bubble hat? I have a hat. Holy shit, that gives me a lot of stats. Wait, maybe it's worth killing them. Maybe it's worth killing them. Maybe it's worth killing them. So I also make, whatever that is. Raw bubble bear flesh. What have I done? Oh, I can transmute it into a different type of flesh. So now this is the purple flesh. Which gives me what? I can actually create different types of bubble bears based on the base of it. Okay? Alright. Well, I'm gonna... Okay, well, that's... okay, so I have a plan. We need to build this place up. I need to add a ceiling, because now I realize the monsters can just come in and kill me. There's no such thing as a door, I don't think, in this game, because doors are sort of a concept that's made for a game like Minecraft, where you have sort of autonomy around your world. This doesn't really give you autonomy. This game gives you... It's more torturous than it is an autonomous type of game. Now I need to get some more resources. Maybe you can give me something. Can you give me something? Thank you. I need your being. From your flesh, I will make a whole new world for my creatures. Give me your flesh. From your flesh, I will make something new. Why is this game mechanic so good too? Also, because the ball mechanic is actually a really cool mechanic. Yes, thank you. More flesh, please. More flesh, please. I wonder if I can make a good version of these creatures. Like, can I make a good spider? Because they're blasphemous, right? But they don't have to always be blasphemous. Can't I make a good blasphemy? Can't I make a nice blasphemy? I guess it's more of an oxymoron than anything, no? Or like a, what's that term? Oxymoron? Is it not oxymoron? Because I've cut wood blocks now. How do you make more blocks? That's an egg. To what? I can make a mannequin capsule. Holy shit. That's a pickaxe. Combine this with a pickaxe to make what? I can make a stick from this. Combine enough and I can make this thing. Infested wood block. Oh, what? Combine with string to make what? Sorry, one of these makes this. A cabinet. What? So, sorry, wait. So now we do these. It's a different color cabinet. No, it's a cut wood block. Okay? That's 3, 4. I should be writing these down. I feel like I should be writing it down every single recipe that I come across, because every single one requires a different level of stuff that you find. With sticks, it simply makes that. Oh my fucking god. I've leveled. Thank you. Receive a block that allows you to set your with increase I'm sorry. I would love to increase my paraphernalia. What does that even mean? It's equipment. Up to 4. So cut wood block. And I can do goo. No. I should do goo and fish. That makes... What the hell is that thing? That makes a bee. What can I spawn from goo? I can make something from goo. I need to find what it is I can make from goo. If I combine the goo, I can make a flail. Alright, well, that's the same shit I had before. Okay, well, that's a bit of a disaster. Okay, so what does this do? Infested wood block. Varnished wood block. Sorry, what? So why is this infested? Looks fine to me. I don't know, looks like a normal block. It's kind of cool. I don't really know if I know what I'm doing anymore. I suppose the question is, did I ever really know what I was doing? You know what I mean? And maybe that's the point of this game. It's just to make you question whether you know, if you know anything about what you're doing. Because maybe no one knows what they're doing in life and we're just going along with the motions. Sodium lamp. Wait, this is a lava lamp. Rule of 1 for Minecraft player roof. This should be at least 3 blocks tall. I need to remind people, this is not Minecraft. This is alchemy. We are not building a home. We are building a scientific lab to create beings out of thin air. It's different. It's a whole type of different life. You wouldn't understand it. You've never made life. I mean, how many of you have kids? I bet it's 0. But no one here has a child. If you had a child, you would understand what this is about. Don't I feel claustrophobic when when the ceiling touches my head? Yes, I actually do. Yeah. I'm trying to ignore it. Actually, I'm trying really hard to ignore the fact that the ceiling is on top of my head. Because I don't have many blocks. I don't know if you know this. I need to perform arcane alchemy to create the things that I need. I need to perform alchemy to obtain things like, I don't know, blocks. So it's kind of hard to have like a good amount of things to work with here. It's kind of hard to build things in this game. It's making a bald spot. Oh, friction bald spot. Wait, that'd be a crazy game. PvP game where you try to give another player baldness by building a home that slowly shaves away at their head until they've got nothing but a bald spot. What was that music? There's music playing. It's actually like really nice music too. What do you think about that game? 10 out of 10? PvP home building game where you build a home that somebody has to walk through and live their life in, like they have to cook food and stuff, right? But you have to do it in such a way that they will eventually become bald due to the mechanics of it. That's a good game. Probably move the balloons somewhere else. Somewhere. No. That's a good game. You can't tell me, and you can't tell me otherwise. Actually, that's right. It's making bald spot on your head. What a funny phrase. Streamer, don't you care about the bald spot that's forming on my head? I can't even see it! So. If you can't see a bald spot, is it real? Because again, qualia is defined by your experience of the thing, in a way. I don't really know. And so if you can't see the bald spot, and you don't feel the bald spot, how do you know that there's actually a bald spot? In that way, baldness is not really a condition that you suffer. It's a mindset that you're in. You become bald. You become bald when you care about being bald. If you never care about being bald, it never consumes you. It can never hurt you. Because light is reflecting from your dome and ricocheting in your eye. You can't avoid it even if you want to. It'll enter your mind no matter what you do. It's gonna enter your mind at some point. You have to deal with the fact that it's there. The baldness is entering your view. Holy shit, that's good. That's really good. Yeah, I like that. I like that, chat. That's funny. There's no escaping baldness. You just have to deal with it. It's just there, always, staring at you. Staring at you in the face. In the eyes of the bald man. If you're bald, I love you. Me, when somebody respects me as a human being, a popsicle. What the fuck? So what am I gonna do with the popsicle? An apotheosis. Wait, that's what apotheosis is. It's the act of making a popsicle. Self-love is it is important. You know what? Who here loves themselves? Do you love yourself? Please say no. It's funnier if nobody loves themselves. I think everything becomes bubble bear. I'm realizing that everything that I make eventually becomes a bubble bear, and I don't really know why. Let's make a... whatever this pink popsicle thing is. Juice. Okay? It's more juice. Okay? Someone's talking to me. Ice pick. Okay? So how do you make juice again? How do you make a popsicle again? What's this? Okay, chat, we found the secret to infinite popsicles. And it all begins with sticks. So we combine a stick with something else to make ice? Holy shit, chat. I have discovered infinite popsicle. Look, you combine juice and popsicle to make ice pick. You then combine ice pick with popsicle to make sperm? What is that? Sorry. I messed up the plot. Stick to make popsicle. And what do you make juice out of? How do you make juice? Sticks. Oh shit. No, you can make juice with fiddleheads. There's a long and complicated crafting chain that allows you to make an infinite amount of this shit. I just don't really know if I understand the crafting chain. So now we have popsicle again. So now I combine popsicle with stick. I just need a way to like craft sticks. If I can make sticks out of nothing, I think I'll be okay. But I need to be able to make sticks out of something. I mean, yeah, I need to be able to make sticks. Because these two, combined with this, all three makes an ice pick. So you get infinite... I don't know if this is even true. Am I creating matter from nothing? Or am I simply walking in the circle of life and death? Is there such a thing as me actually making something new? Or is it simply a constant cycle of us creating something. I don't know. That's a grass. Make one juice. Okay, what do I do with juice? I don't know what I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Does anybody remember where my recipe started from? Was it this? How'd my recipe go? That's how I make that. So, but if I combine these two, I make another ice pick. Okay, so I've got the ice pick. How do I go towards something interesting? There was a white thing last time. It was like a weird thing that I had last time. Where's the thing? What was that? That's a new animal. Is that a new animal? What was that? That's a fish capsule. Wait, I could have infinite fish. So I can have infinite fish with infinite juice as long as I can get infinite fiddleheads. But I don't know, how do you make fiddleheads from this? So to make a fiddlehead, what do you do? Okay, make a ice pick first. Make juice from this and a fiddlehead. Does this and this make anything interesting? Can I make fiddleheads with this? No. I can make sperm mace. What's this? Make a shovel. What the fuck? Okay, so I've made a shovel. But this is rare. I don't know, that just makes that again. Well, no, that's a lawsuit material. What? Hookshot. No, that's even worse. I give up. I think we've discovered all the alchemy that we can. And also this info bar doesn't tell me shit. Maybe it does. It's a different color every time, and some of the knobs churn. Some of the knobs churn, but some don't. But which knob is the good knob? Which knob is a bad knob? Oh, what was that? Created something new. 12 of these makes something like this. Aster, which is a different flower. So what does this make? That makes grass. 10 of these and 1 of these makes this. A dandelion. Oh, I think we've unlocked infinite aster. I don't know what to do with that though. Who cares if you have infinite aster? I'm assuming this is white grass. It's just grass. Okay, it's just grass. Block can create more aster. Popsicle, I don't know what that is. Corn? Wheat. Wheat? Holy shit, can I have like free growing wheat now? Can I actually like make stuff? I mean, like, what's funny is that I'm trying to get to like a point where my recipes resemble Minecraft, because that's the only experience that I know. And in a way, isn't that the point of this game? Is that you're trying to find a qualia that you understand? But why is it that my qualia is a kid's game? What does it say about me? Am I a child? What does it say about me? Why does it jump so hard? What does it say about me? I don't think the shovel's working. And every tool has a different use case on a different tile. Pickaxes are really good for blocks, but really bad for everything else. So it's about learning where these things are used. Hey, do you make any eggs? Oh my god, you actually made eggs. Well, thanks. But how do I learn these use cases when I've got nothing to my name? I'm just a creature. I'm not even really alive. Just here. I need to build like a separate exit way from here so that thing doesn't fall down. Is that clear sky? Oh shit, that is. That's just like an empty space. Oh shit, oops. Hey, don't go there. You're going to kill yourself. Stop it. Now I just need this. This is truly a strange game. Truly a strange game. There we go. Now I've got the way. Put this here, put this here. But, I don't know where this is gonna go. I need to make a space where the flying creatures don't fly off, okay? Again, the goal is my flying creatures can't fly off. They have to stay in a single place. I've lost multiple creatures thus far that could have provided me with valuable alchemical ingredients stemming from their bodies. Okay? So I need to keep them alive. God damn it, it's the same flavor. With the void. See? It's gonna they're going to give me great alchemical flavors. Perfect. Gyrofish. Do you die? You don't die. You actually survive here. That's very impressive actually, huh? Alright. Now at some point they should give me resources in the form of bodies. And we simply use them to create something new. Just remind me not to make the mannequin, because the mannequin will probably kill us. What is this? These fish have no bodies. Are they drowning? I can't tell if they're drowning. These ones seem okay. Never mind. I've made water though. I've made water. Holy shit, I've made water. I can make a pool for the fish. Oh my god. From their death, a new life can be born. Fish. And also bones for some reason. Okay, so fish need water. Good to know. Love you. I love you. Love you. Fish corpse. What strange contraption can I make with this? I can make more fish. Sorry, I can have infinite fish as long as I turn fish corpse into fish. With water, I can make more fish. Well, what can I do with bones? What the fuck is that? A Preta capsule? That was a Preta. Little wheat. Like wheat? I don't know if I should use that. Like wheat? I can make... Is that... a little watermelon? Okay. I can make a watermelon from fish bones. Alright. Huh. So, what about watermelon with wheat? No. What about watermelon with this? No. Watermelon with the pita? No. Watermelon with grass? I make wheat. Watermelon with water. Makes juice. Uh-huh. 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 No? Uh-huh. 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 Honestly, it's great to see you all. Glad that you're okay. I'm glad that everyone here is healthy and happy. Some fish fly, some fish swim, and I don't really know why. Shut up. We need to figure out what to do. Everyone, please stop moving. Stay in a single file space. I need to make water somewhere. I need to make like a water hole. Please stop moving. Please stop squeaking. Please stop squeaking. It's very annoying. Uh-oh, that's bad. Don't do that. Ideally, I don't want any of them to fly away into my space. Because my space is a dangerous space where things happen. I also need to somehow put a tile somewhere where I can know where these things should be, if that makes sense. Like, it's like, so I know how to get back down. Can you please stop flying in front of the tile I'm trying to mine, please? Okay, there we go. Alright. I'll put the water here. That's sort of the only place that I can put it, really. Okay. Got a new bubble bear. Now we can spawn the fish safely and they won't die. Okay, you're dying. Why are you dying? Get inside the water. Please get inside the water. Please, 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 please. Please get inside the water. Please, please don't die. Please. Please, you have to live. Please, please. You have to live, please. That's gonna be so annoying. That's gonna be so goddamn annoying. I've messed up horribly. This is a disaster! fuck am I playing? Sorry, I didn't mean to quit. There's one last thing that I need to do. I need to understand what it is about that game and what exactly is the multiplayer. Like I get pieces of it, but I still can't really tell what I'm experiencing. It's sort of odd to me that this whole game is just... I don't know what the fuck this game is. I don't know what the hell this game is. This game is made by somebody named Lucy B. Locks. Their name is Lucy B. Locks. Lucid Blocks. My god. This whole game, I don't even know what it means. I just feel like I'm in a whole different space, like nothing's real anymore. So freesound.org, firmament. And so didn't it say something about the firmament, that the firmament holds them true? I can offer my world? I'm not gonna offer my world. What? Why would I want to offer my world? Inject. Also, what do these faces mean? Yume Nikki, smile, sad. But maybe that's the point. Sort by rating. Match version, sort by rating, create. Smile. Receive the offering from J Money. Okay, J Money, let's see what you've given me. Success. What? It can fail? What do you mean success? Of course it's success. What? Create by J Money. Why is this highly rated? You gave me 1 berry. What? Why is this highly rated? You gave me 1 berry. J Money, you gave me a berry. What am I supposed to do with this? But you see, their worlds are different. Their world is actually a genuinely different. It's actually closer to Minecraft than whatever my game was. Ungrateful. What am I supposed to do with a berry? I don't know if you saw, but I was at the point. I was creating and extinguishing life within seconds. I was practicing alchemy at the highest level. That life itself was my plaything. That my canvas was the flesh and the bones of the living and the very essence behind what it is that is our soul. The thing that makes us more than animals. J Money gave me berry. Planted, I don't know, smile. I'm gonna eat it. Thank you, J Money. That was y'all get a smile. Also, y'all delete it. Yeah. Can I offer J Money? Do you think if I sacrifice my qualia, it's gone forever? I guess that's a weird thing to think about. It's like, do you want to sacrifice your qualia? Because then it's gone, no? Like, it got further. Hissing, laborer, inject. Disgusting. 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 What was this? Also, there's no guarantee that this is safe. Like, I have no clue if this is safe. I have no clue if this game has any exploits. I'm just downloading random people's qualia to experience their qualia. This is just Minecraft again. 4 grass blocks and 1 dirt block. What is this? What is this? Why? What's your assessment of this one, chat? It's just Minecraft. I can see how they started. They probably started playing somewhere down here. And then they got bored of playing. Because I think what happened was they walked by the fruit femme and then they were like, what is a fruit femme? I don't care. You think they misclicked. I also think that they misclicked. I think they misclicked because they went here, they saw all of this, and they thought, wow, cool world. I wonder what this thing does. What happens when I offer something? So they offered their being up to whatever it is. After building a gangplank to walk the plank. Is it called a gangplank, or is that the character from thing? So they built the plank, they jumped off, they said this is the best game I've ever played, and then they went to the menu and submitted their qualia to the rest of the world. Smile. Firmament. We need more firmament. Enjoy. Need more firmament. We are gonna download as many firmaments as we can. And we're gonna check out every... There's no... I may be the only person with a real Qualia. Chat, I may be the only person with a real Qualia. There's a button on the bottom square. Yeah, but it's like... So far, I mean, like I clicked it, and the best rating that I got was Create by J Money, and I don't know if that's really good. But we'll try it. I think, because this game came out yesterday, right? I don't know how many people even know that this game exists, but Twitch does say that there's 1.8k people playing this game right now. And I've been waiting for this game for a very long time. So I must not have been the only one waiting for it too. But even then, it's only been 1 day, so I'm assuming people are still trying to discover what Qualias are out there. And I'm the only one who's made a really good Qualia involving people. What is this? What was this one called? This was called Yume Nikki, right? This was... At least they gave you... At least they start you out with some items. Okay, let's go. Meow. Thanks for the items, I guess. Yeah. Bye. And I was like, oh, okay. Mine has fish. Hey. Time to die. It's a newt. Raw newt flesh. Raw newt flesh. I made wool from the flesh of the newt. From that, I made a glider glove. That was a glider glove. Holy shit, this is the best world I've ever seen. What? Wait a minute. Did they make this? I like punching with the glove, it's pretty cute. Did they make this? What is this? Am I experiencing the same thing? I actually don't know. Chat, people are finding sulfur. Holy shit, is this a sorry, for a second I thought it was a possum. I love possums. Very cute. Yes, give me your flesh. The raw flesh of a sheep. That's what will bind me to this world. From sulfur and flesh becomes sulfur. What? From sulfur and flesh makes sulfur. Agni. What the fuck is going on? Whoa! I've never heard fire. I've never heard music in this game. Wait, I have once before in a time that I never understood. I have created magic. A magic unlike any other. The sulfurous blade. And from that, Agni will continue. Unending Agni. Chat, I can create unending Agni. Oh my god. You literally live to fight Agni. Yeah! 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 Agni? 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 Yeah! Alright! Yeah! Life Surge. Faith by 3. Okay, sure. I'm dead. You know what it is? I think I understand what this is now. I think I've begun to unlock the secrets of this game. Qualia is the experience. But more than just the way that you experience the world, is the way that you are meant to play the game. Ephemerality is the goal. There is no such thing as a consistency in any world, because life itself isn't consistent. What you're looking for is the ability to continually experiment and try some new type of life that you may have never had before. Because you can never experience everything on your own. What the fuck have I done? Qualia block, Qualia block. I've created an entire different space. But what if I go Qualia one more time? What if I go even deeper into the Qualia? Take me. And we get much stranger. So strange. Please, I wanna go. Take me somewhere, please. Please take me somewhere, please. But even this land is gone. And you could end up with nothing. You could literally block yourself from coming back. That's interesting. This is my home now. My home is this world. My God. Oh my God. Chat, what? See? No one person can possibly experience everything that they have to offer. Some experiences can only be found through the experience of another. This game is a thinly veiled message to go outside and talk to your neighbor. Touch grass. Shovel their snow. I shoveled my neighbor's snow because I didn't want him to be hurt. In return, he gave me an experience like no other. One that I'll never forget. One that makes me question the very essence of reality. I feel like I'm going insane. Sorry, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I can only make Agni. Can the Agni give me anything besides agony? All I can do is fight Agni for the rest of my life. New Kadama. Finally, we freed ourselves from Agni. Ah! Kadama. Ball essence. Ball essence. From ball essence, fireball. I don't really know what I expected, to be honest with you. I don't really know why I thought that was a good choice. Two different versions. One of Agni and one of Ball. Interesting. And from Ball, I can make Glaggles. Glaggle tokens. And from Glaggle tokens, I can make rings. Rings of power. The Serpent's Ring. To provide more slip. I slip. And I can create stars. The stars? And from the stars I can make... Can I make a home? From the stars? Can I free myself from this house? What have I done? Oh, increase my heart, sure. What's this? Light pincer. Amazing. Actually amazing. I just built a flashlight. Yes! I've now obtained the secrets of the world. Yes! Another Agni. If I can kill this Agni, I can get more fire. Whoa! So from Agni, you can create everything. From fire, you can create any other thing that you need. From fire, there is light. From fire, there is life. From fire, Kadama can exist. Because Kadama is no different from fire. I've somehow magically unlocked the secret to creating infinite fire. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But it does feel good. Does feel good. What's this? Sunblock. The sun? It's like a Sauron block. I don't know. It just kind of looks weird. Okay. Alright. So, I've doomed this world. What's funny is that somebody else must have downloaded this Qualia and gone an entirely different route, but within like the first 5 seconds, I turned this Qualia into an unescapable hellscape where I'm surrounded by ice and water all the way through, and there's no other place for me to be because I can only simply spawn back where I was. I've created infinite suffering. Wrapper block? What the hell's a wrapper block? Like it's a wrapper around an item. Okay, now there's a rainbow block. Ew. It's vomit. I can create Agni. Okay, everything leads to Agni. Okay, so everything leads to Agni. You can't not create Agni. Love. Okay. And then, well, so now I need to know what this is. This is flesh? That's a wrapper block. So now I can go wrapper block into sun block to make whatever this is. Star block. And then from star block, I can do wrapper block, this block to make sun block. I make 2 sun block, and then this to this makes this block. And then to make a wrapper block, I simply combine this with this to make a sun block, with this to make a wrapper block. I'm pretty sure I've just unlocked infinite resources, but I don't really know if that's true. Fire ruins everything. I guess that's sort of interesting how fire can ruin everything forever. And you're always going to end up back at fire. But I wonder how far this goes down. But yeah, I think we've successfully found a new portal to some of the world. Okay, that's good. I like Kitty. Kitty's good. How about Meow? I like this one. You just need to make sure that you kill the newt that spawns. So you, oh sorry, that was Meow. I like Meow. You just need to remember to kill the newt that spawns to instantly create a portal to a different world to be able to live your life there. If you take too long to kill the newt, then you lock yourself out of the chain of alchemy that can provide you a pathway to a new dimension. that's the game. This is the game. This is the game. I see what it's doing. It's reorganizing itself. Did I lose the world, chat? Did I click on the wrong world? No, Meow is the one. What is enjoy? What is this? What the hell is this? Hate wand. Yo. Thank you. You are the only person who's actually playing the game to have fun. I don't know a single other person who is having fun in this game. Genuinely. Wait a minute. A gaggle token goes on the rosary. Oh my god. Chat, I need a gaggle token. The gaggle token goes on the rosary. It's one of the balls. Or maybe you have to find all 8 balls. Because remember, one of the things that we did, we found a ball there. Maybe we can find more balls. Can we find more balls? Hate wand. Oh, that's how you make a hate wand. Oh, okay. Bones? This makes a bone pick. POV, you blow yourself up and you have maybe like a microsecond to register what you've done before your entire body disappears into nothingness. I can see that they play with hate wands the entire time. If I'm correct, does my... Okay, enjoy was good, but it's too destructive, okay? We can't simply destroy, we must create. We're alchemists, building a whole new world. Is my rosary filled? No. It is! Chat, one of my rosaries are filled. See? I unlocked 1 rosary bead. Because I went to that thing in between that took me somewhere and then said something like, oh, you have this feeling within you. I've unlocked the rosary bead. I have more water now. The more that these fish die, the more water that I can obtain to then build themselves a newer home, and I can build more fish. That's for next time. This is a great game. I think this game has a lot of qualia to it. There's a lot of qualia to it. There's a great qualia to it that I think is really going to depend on your experience and your willingness to engage with the systems of the game. What's interesting is that the experience seems to not land with certain people. Maybe, for instance, this one review, maybe not yet for 10 euros, I disagree, this is 10 euros worth, but there's interesting crafting shenanigans going on. There's absolutely no guidance, that's a lie, because you're a fool. You simply don't understand what's going on. You're a child. And it doesn't matter how old you are, you're a child within the world, within your mind. That's how you don't understand. And it's nice because like finding out what stuff does, and reading a wiki or watching a video steals that joy, and they're glad that they played before. Well, it's nice that crafting is complex. It also means you can spend 5 hours crafting, not move outside of your base, and come up with at least what you feel like is pretty good gear. Okay, well, actually, they gave a good thing. Review by Chicken Jockey, 0.3 hours, no fucking clue what's going on. One of the weirdest... Love that it's a complete game and not early access slop. What does that mean? What does early access slop mean? Like, ask yourself, what does that mean? What do you mean by that? Do you even know what you're saying? Do you even understand what it means to say that? What does that mean? A great game to get lost in. It's exactly what I hoped for when I started following all that time ago. Yeah, when was this game? Because I remember seeing this game in development for... years. Like, it felt like years when this was like when I saw it pop up on my feed at some point, and I was like, what is this game? This was like maybe like months. I swear it's like 2024 or something. I don't know, just a very long time ago. I remember seeing this. Here you go, a negative review. I saw some of the developers' videos on YouTube a while back, and look, it's interesting. A couple of months later, the game released, and I went ahead and bought it. It wasn't too bad, just wandering around and getting blocks. It took me maybe 30 minutes to finally figure out the janky crafting system. Weak. You can combine just about anything in the game, but it never makes something interesting. Weak. It's always just another of the same block that can be made with anything else. Weak. I also found a lack of any guidance whatsoever on basic gameplay really affected my overall experience. Weak. Trying to get anything from crafting is a nightmare. When you put the blocks into the crafting menu, it simply shows a blob of colors for the item you're going to craft. Weak. A sort of known recipe log would be incredibly helpful. Weak. Weak. You're so goddamn weak. You're so disgusting and weak and useless. You're so awful. Imagine not understanding. Imagine not even feeling. Imagine not even being able to understand.
Qualia. Weak. I realize my review won't really affect anything, and I'll probably get spammed with the funny thing, like every other negative review. But I hope that I can at least help someone decide whether or not they really want to purchase the game. Weak. You're so goddamn weak.
Oh shit, we're too deep.
You're so goddamn weak. The different biomes within the game, surprisingly boring. No matter how much I wandered about, we saw 5 biomes, all of which lacked anything that would make them remotely interesting. Weak. You'd never even found the portal to a different realm. Weak. You've never even understood what lies beyond your current realm. Weak. Because you aren't even truly conscious. You're weak. I also want to bring about the topic of the fans of this game. I don't intend to be hateful, but I noticed that all positive reviews have relatively low hours, just for people that watch the devlogs on YouTube. I also the fact that almost none of them tolerate any kind of hate towards the game, whether good feedback or not. Weak. You qualify your feedback with the belief that it's good. Weak. Never realizing that you haven't even truly understood the quality of what you're saying. Weak. You don't even understand what you're saying. Overall, I like the idea and the mood it sets. The decision lacks in many aspects. I might purchase this again if at least some of this is implemented or fixed.